Alright, Shalom. This is Romans chapter 8. Starting from verse 1. Yeah, where it says here. There is therefore no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach, Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. First and foremost, I like to say, Kal Halal ala Hayanawa, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKakodash. Honors be unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing the gospel of Yahushai HaMashiach in all spirit and truth. Alright, this is Brother Tazo here from the Trinidad GMS camp. You know, that's coming back with our edification and morning meditation once again to the building up of the body of Yahushai, the lordship of the house of Israel, which was scattered. Right, when Yahushua say he is not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, it means, right, that it have people who would be lost. They would not know the heritage, they would not know the roots, right? And he say, right, other sheep that I have which are not of this fold, right? So the southern tribe, right, the southern tribe, and also the Israelites of the northern tribe that don't know themselves. So it's people all over, spread out all over, near and wide, right, to the ends of the earth. That is why the scripture say, until this message spread all through the earth, then shall the end come. Because that is the reason why these statements was made, because it have Israelites spread all throughout the inhabited land. Wherever it have people, most likely it is gonna have Hebrew Israelites. So this message goes out to them. This message goes out to them. So we're going to take it, right? No condemnation to them that are in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Why is that? Because even self in the spirit, you're going to be sinning. But you see, the willingness to overcome sin and the willingness to strive instead of just giving in and giving up to sin is what makes the difference. Those that fight to the death for righteousness and those that roll over and accept. Alright, verse 2 says, For what the law of the Spirit of life in Yahushai had made me free from the law of sin and death. Alright? Because through Yahushai you live, through Yahushai you obtain salvation. The law is just a practice to basically have a balance within your life. Okay, if you ain't turning to the law right now, this time around, because in the kingdom, the law gonna be written in our inward parts. He's gonna turn our stony hearts into flesh. All that means is that you're gonna be hardwired. You're gonna be created. The vessel that your spirit gonna be living in, going to be programmed to do right all the time. Just like this one is programmed to do wickedness. So the spirit now, you now have to bring a balanced state. As an edification you bring into your spirit too. An edification you bring into yourself. You know? So you had to find that balance. Verse 3. For what the law could not do, and it was weak through flesh, Yahweh sending his own son in the likeness of a sinful flesh, and of sin condemned sin in the flesh. So a man had also come and pay a price. And these words is not no light words. If you understand a man being sinless, if you understand a man being sinless in this body of sin that we living in here, you would know that this is not no light statement. Right? What Yahushua did, if you believe he came and he walked and he's risen and ascended to sit at the right hand side of his Father in heaven. If these things is what you know and you believe, well then, these words is true. You would understand the sacrifice that Yahushua made, and you know how lucky he is to be a Hebrew Israelite, because he came to save his people from their sins. He didn't come to save everyone in the world. Contrary to John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. You don't understand that world there is cosmos in the Greek, the root word etymology. You see, we here over at Great Millstone, we take, you know, confidence in finding the meaning of words and meaning, because in that way you would make yourself a fool, you would be ignorant. Many people thinking themselves to be wise but become fools for simple lack of studying to show themselves approved. We don't make that mistake here at Great Millstone. Over here, we study to show ourselves approved, make sure that what it is we're saying, it actually is the correct thing. And not because it's so good and we think that is it, we go in with that. No. Whatever we say and we stand upon, we show that is the truth. Right? We show that is the honest truth. Alright? So we're going on here. In verse 4, that the righteousness of the law, right? So the law have a righteousness, right? That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, right? So the disciples of Yahushua, the law. In each one of us, we're doing whatever area we manage to get correct as proof that somebody could do this in the flesh. So it's strengthening one another. The scripture say iron sharpeneth iron. A man say by that hard hand, but look, this brother doing it. The brother might be weak in this area, but he's strong in that area. And next brother strong in one area. And what the scripture say? For we are different members, but all one body. So through learning and leaning on each other, you get to realize that conquering the flesh is possible. Yahushua did it, and we are in Yahushua, and together we doing it. Together we doing it. Right? It goes on to say here, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. You see? So walking after the spirit is such a beautiful thing, because you're seeking after the things of the spirit, the reward of the spirit. And that is the only thing that matters. Most men on the face of the earth today seeking after the reward of the flesh. And that is what they're pursuing, and that is what they're putting their energy into, even, and they're going to be destroyed for that. You know? They're going to be destroyed for putting their energy into vanity. Now we know we're not in the house of vanity, we're in the house of mourning. What the scripture says in Proverbs, it's better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of mirth. For the living will lay the heart. Sorrow is better than pain, for by the sadness of the countenance of the heart it is made better. So we understand perfectly what it is the scripture telling me, the mannerism and what the scripture, you know, letting us, allowing us to get insight on how to function. You know, we understand these things, so it's just us now practicing. It's just us now practicing the righteousness of the scriptures. So we are in a good position spiritually. Physically, we might be in streets because, you know, we is poor men, we is working men, working daily for our daily bread. But spiritually, we so blessed, and we give thanks unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for that unspeakable gift. We have a scripture that starts off with that, glory and praise be unto the Lord for his unspeakable mercies. You know? So hey, this is the brother Tazo here from the Trinidad GMS camp. You know, with our morning meditation once again, and that is the meditation here. You know? No no condemnation to them that are in Yahushai. Shalom, Mawat Lababal, Kom Yasharala.